How you doing, James? Come on out there, man. Come here. James, stop! Stop!
What's going on, guys? Welcome back. I'm sorry I was gone for a while, but I am back. And today we're going to talk about some cops trying to serve a warrant to a guy who is on a lawnmower, and he takes off from the cops while riding that lawnmower, but he doesn't get too far. It's a little funny, but then it becomes unfunny very, very quickly. In fact, let's just dive right into it. There's some really important things that we need to cover in this video when it comes to body language. And I think the cop got extremely lucky here. The guy got really lucky too, but I think the cop, if you're watching this, brother, not here to bash you, I think the police officer was a little bit too passive here. Everybody got lucky here. Anyways, let's dive right into it and see what happened here. But before we do that, guys, if you like this channel, please subscribe. And the Instagram is also Copper Kaya. Let's get right into it.
Stop!
All right, so stop.
Get off the... Now! Get off now! Stop! 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 Now!
All right, you guys see this, right? Okay, he's screaming, I'll stop, but he's not. So I always friggin' say this, guys. Whatever people say, that is not important. Watch what they're doing. Always. Hey, you got your ID on you? Nah. Well, you just touched it. It's in your wallet. Hey, where's the gun? I don't know. You just look somewhere. What's that? Oh, there's a gun right there. This happens all the freaking time. So don't really pay attention. Don't pay too much attention to what people say. Watch their body language. In this case, the guy's saying that I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop, but he's not stopping. So he's just basically trying to buy some time for whatever reason. Obviously, in this case, what we know is the guy's got a gun on him. Let's keep watching.
Stop! Now! Get off!
Look at his hands. Look at his hands. Look at him.
Get off now! Get off right now!
I can't believe the police officer is actually letting this guy do all of those things. Like, hey, okay, I'll stop. Yeah, hold on. What are you doing, bro? Like, why would you let him do all of that stuff? Maybe change your position too so you can actually see his hands better.
Now! Get off! No! Step off! Shut
All right,
up!
whoa.
Step off now! I am! Get off!
Did you guys see that, right? He kind of did this. I don't know what he did there. So
Now!
he steps out, hands up.
You run, I'm gonna tase you, James. I'm gonna...
All right, guys, I stop right here. The police officer's got a taser in his hand. He gave this guy plenty of opportunity, a little too many. In my opinion, the police officer was a little bit too passive here, not here to bash. And the guy freaking pulls out a gun. And the gun was literally right here. Right here. So what that tells us initially, when this guy was kind of fidgeting around right here, all this. Look.
Step off! Shut it off and step off now! I am! Get off!
The entire time, this guy was actually getting the gun out of his waistband and trying to hide it, which in human psychology, bad guys do this, right? They try to distance themselves from the evidence. That's why you'll see some people with drugs or some other evidence or guns in a car during a traffic stop. They'll want to just get out of the car to distance themselves from that evidence that's going to incriminate them. This happens, human behavior. It's completely subconscious. In this case, the guy is trying to buy some time. Hey, go ahead, I'll stop, whatever. He says all those things. And all the while, he gets his gun out. He ditches there. Or he's doing something with the gun, trying to hide it or reposition it to a better place. I don't know. But he's doing something with it, obviously. Then, all the while, he's testing this police officer to see how much he can get away with. Bad guys do this all the time. All the time, guys. Even in animal packs, you'll see when a pack leader is chosen, other people will challenge this pack leader to see how much they could push. So that's what's happening here. And he gets off this bike, the lawnmower, right? Look what he does. The reason he's kind of walking away, he doesn't listen to the police officer, because the police officer has not really asserted his dominance on the scene. Just hasn't. And the guy is just doing it.
Run, I'm gonna tase you, James. I'm gonna... Drop the gun!
Here's what happened, guys. The guy got tased, and obviously he had his gun, finger on the trigger. When you get electrocuted, what happens? You constrict, right? You flex your hands, your muscles overall, and this is what happened, and the guy pulled the trigger, and he accidentally shot himself in the hand. The gun was fully loaded, obviously. Why do you think he pulled that gun out? To use it against the cop, for sure. And nobody can deny this, right? And he doesn't have to admit to that. We can clearly see the circumstances. And the police officer caught off guard there because he had a less lethal against a lethal threat in front of him. So he immediately deployed his taser, which he's extremely freaking lucky. Tasers often don't work. We've all seen that, right? The prongs don't hit properly, whatever, clothing. And guess what? The guy could have just simply executed that police officer. Didn't happen. The taser actually was effective. The guy shot himself in the hand. At least he was partially incapacitated, where the police officer was able to draw his sidearm and kind of put himself in a better situation. That's about it. Let's see what else happened.
Send me another unit now. Shots fired. Suspect pulled the gun.
No,
he shot. Stand by. Suspect reached for a gun. Got tased. Round discharge from his gun. Sergeant JC8, another unit. Looks like he got shot in the hand.
And that's about it, guys. The incident ended right there. The guy was taken to a hospital first and then to jail. He was actually charged with attempted murder. Obviously, firearm charges, his probation violation warrants, all that stuff. But on top of that, he was charged with attempted murder. Now, I don't know if that's going to stick, to be honest with you, because attempted murder is hard to prove. In this case, he could just simply say, I wasn't going to kill the police officer. I was going to shoot him in the leg or whatever. Like, he could just say those things to kind of change his intent from intent to murder that officer. So I don't know if that's going to stick, to be honest with you, even though I fully agree with the charge. But in court, the technicality, I think he's going to get away with that one. That's what I'm thinking. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Do you agree with my assessments or not? Let me know, and let me know why. And subscribe to the channel if you'd like me to continue making content like this. And also don't forget to subscribe or follow me on Instagram as well, Copper Kaya. Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.